Hi Sagittarius, this is your December 26th through January 1st weekly tarot reading. I'll do 4 separate spreads this time. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Before we begin, Sagittarius, I'd like to wish you a very happy new year. I hope this 2023 year brings you joy, happiness, success, and lots of love. So this first spread is on new love this week. We have the Hermit clarified by the Eight of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Tower. We have the Three of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have Temperance, the Chariot, and the Ten of Pentacles. And we also have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Cancer, or perhaps even another Sagittarius. Well, what's kind of funny, Sagittarius, is that I wasn't going to do a spread for work, business, and finances. I'm not doing it for any zodiac signs for this week because hopefully all of us get some time to rest, right? But I guess this spread kind of qualifies, right? We got both the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in this spread. And I think this makes me think that this person is already in your life, and that you either work with them or you do business with them, or they are somehow associated with the way you make your money. They could be working in the same building, or they could be working for another company that the company you work for works with, you know, something like that. So yeah, the Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. It's right there in the middle. Or, you know, work, business, and finances. And the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is definitely a work, business, and finances card in this particular case. We actually start off with the Hermit, clarified by the Eight of Swords. The Hermit could be a Virgo you're dealing with. But those two cards, I think, are talking about how this person is, I don't want to say overthinking this, but they're most definitely occupied by this thinking process. Perhaps they're thinking about whether they should approach you, whether they should tell you how they feel. Perhaps if you work for the same company, after all, there is a policy that does not allow co-workers to, you know, get into relationships or whatever. Perhaps they're shy. Yeah, the Hermit is a card of a thinker, right? This is a card of somebody who's going within, doing some soul searching, you know, isolating themselves. The Eight of Swords, clarifying it, is very similar energetically in this case. This is them stuck, trapped in their own thoughts. They're overthinking. They're constantly thinking about you and how much they love you. And I think this week something is going to happen. Something is going to trigger them to finally tell you how they feel, right? Here comes the Ace of Cups. The next card over, this is a love confession, pretty much. And the thing about the Ace of Cups, it's genuine, it's authentic, right? It's clarified by the Tower. In this case, I think it's going to be shocking for you. Perhaps you never thought this particular individual had feelings for you, or perhaps just how or where they tell you they have feelings for you is going to be shocking and surprising and even overwhelming for you, right? Then we have that Three of Pentacles. The work, business, and finances card, collaboration card. And in the potential outcome, we have Temperance with the Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles. So I think you're going to, once the shock wears off, I think you're going to give them a chance. Those are some powerful cards in the potential outcome, including your major arcana card. Temperance is your major arcana card, Sagittarius, unless you're dealing with another Sagittarius, right? And the Chariot, the card right next to it, could be a Cancer you're dealing with. The Chariot is a card of a victory, success, triumph. Perhaps this person is somehow associated with vehicles. If you work in an industry with cars, perhaps that's how you know them. But the Chariot is a card of moving forward and not looking back, right? With that Chariot card. It's also a card of going somewhere. Perhaps you're going to be traveling with this person together, or when the two of you decide to move in together, you may relocate to another neighborhood, another city, another state, what have you. But overall, it's a card of moving forward. It's one of the fastest cards on the deck. And what you're moving towards is that Ten of Pentacles, the last card that came out. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of a commitment or marriage. It's the thing about the Ten of Pentacles is it's rock solid commitment or marriage. This is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, enjoy financial abundance together as well. So yeah, this is going to be one interesting week. Last week of This year is going to be full of surprises. Well, just one surprise, one shock for you, but I think the two of you have a very bright, rock-solid future ahead of you too. You know, because with cards like that, especially with your card in the potential outcome, with the Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot in there, I think you guys are going to be together for a long, long time, if not for the rest of your lives. I'm not even going to do an extended for you, because that would be a waste of time. Really happy for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Fool, we have the Six of Cups clarified by the Eight of Wands, and we also have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries. This feels like a trip down memory lane, for some of you literally. But at the same time, it feels very warm, very pleasant. Perhaps you are going where you grow up for the New Year's. Or somebody could show up, somebody you used to hang out with, or it just feels very pleasant. You know, the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck, that is most likely you. The Wheel of Fortune, the first card that came out, that's actually one of your cards as well. But the Wheel of Fortune, perhaps it's just the start of a new year. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle. It's the start of a new year on January 1st, right? And at the same time, the Wheel of Fortune could be a card of travel. The Eight of Wands right next to the deck clarifying the Six of Cups is also a travel card, or it's a card of communication. The Six of Cups that the Eight of Wands is clarifying, this is a card of a soulmate connection, but at the same time it's a card of somebody from the past or something from the past, right? The Nine of Cups clarified by the Fool in the middle. This feels like good times, to be honest with you. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of feeling good. It's a card of a personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And at the same time, in some tarot decks, the Nine of Cups looks like a party. There's literally like a table with food and beverages, right? And in other tarot decks, the Nine of Cups literally looks like a party, okay? The Fool, clarifying it could be an Aries that is somehow involved here. But the Fool is a card of, you know, letting loose, having a good time, and it's also a card of a new beginning, right? So again, I think it's some kind of a trip down memory lane. You're getting together with people from your past, or, you know, they're showing up, or something among those lines. But at the same time, it feels like a celebration. I think we're looking at the New Year celebration here with some close friends, perhaps some of them, or relatives you haven't seen in a while. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Three of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Wands. We have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and we also have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Yeah, somebody is coming back, or could be coming back. They are represented here by that Knight of Wands all the way to your left. This person broke your heart in the past, most likely because they were a player. The Knight of Wands often does come through as a card of a player, somebody who is hot and cold, in and out of your life, a playboy, playgirl kind of a character, right? And the Three of Swords is a card of a broken heart. They do regret it, right? We got the Five of Cups, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, the Five of Cups is a card of regret, grief, somebody who is thinking about the past, reliving the past. And the Page of Pentacles, clarifying it, this is what they're coming back with. So they are coming back bearing gifts, all right? Because the Page of Pentacles is often a card of something tangible, something we can touch. But I don't think it's going to cut it, you know. We got the Nine of Pentacles right next to the deck. I think that's you. And you're just... Perhaps the reason why they're coming back is because you're glowing up. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is in the center of attention, somebody who is doing great, somebody who is self-sufficient, independent, somebody who is popular, right? And at the same time, I think what this is telling me, at least, is that you're not taking them back. You'd rather be by yourself. I don't know if you are by yourself right now. But this is a card of somebody who is doing good, especially without that person in their life. With the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is you, you know, waving goodbye to this person. And you may have a few words to say that they're not going to appreciate. But most of you, I think you'll just ignore this person or block this person. Because the person in the Nine of Pentacles, which is you, you're like, you know what? I don't have time to waste on people like you anymore. That's what I think will happen. You'll just, either have a few words to say and then block them, or just block them. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Sagittarius, this week. We have the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. What you're not expecting is this Queen of Pentacles resurface. You already know this person, that's why I said resurface. And they did you wrong in the past. And I think they're going to try to pull the same trick on you again. They may masquerade it as something else, but I see this person is up to no good, right? We start off with the Seven of Swords, which is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. This card is often referred to as the thief card of the tarot deck. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups in this case is somebody coming back from the past. That would be the Queen of Pentacles, the next card over. It could be an Earth sign towards Virgo or Capricorn. Or, perhaps this is somebody who works with finances, or they are all about finances. They could be an entrepreneur. They could be somebody who's all about money, right? And they're clarified by the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is a card of juggling. It's a card of probably that has to do with finances as well, because it's a Two of Pentacles, right? And the rest is you are not wanting to do anything, have anything to do with this person. We've got the Four of Cups right next to the deck. I think this is you rejecting this person. The Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck, that's the reason. This is a card of a wounded warrior. So again, I think this person did something wrong, right? If perhaps they took money from you and they said, hey, we've got this investment. It's the real deal. It's a sure thing, and it all fell apart. It fell through. Now they could come back and say, hey, forget about that last time. This time it's going to happen for sure. Give me some money, I will invest it, or something like that, I believe it has to do with finances for most of you. For others of you, this person is a juggler. They juggle people. Perhaps it's just a friend who goes from one group of people to another group of people, It could be something like that. But be on the lookout for this person coming back. Either an earth sign or it has to do with finances in some shape or form. And they definitely, in some way, screwed you over in the past. All right? So yeah, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. Happy New Year one more time. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.